Okay, Assalamualaikum. Today I'm going to show the technique on how to use Vertex Paint. So Vertex Paint is another option that we can use in Blender, which we can paint or color our object directly in Blender. Okay, so another option is you can export you need to unwrap your object, and then you need to export the UV layout to PNG, and then you can edit with Adobe Photoshop or any image editor. But for this one, we can directly edit in Blender. So before we start, since this is the vertex, so the paint will apply to vertex on our object. So what we need to do is, the first thing, so you have to make sure that your object must have more vertex, which is, for example, in this one they only have 1, 2, 3, 4, and another side is another 4 vertex. So to add another vertices, we can press W, then choose subdivide. So in here, if you cannot see the toolbar here, you can press T, and then you can scroll down. Under subdivide, you can see the number of cut. So in here, you can mouse over and click and drag so that we can see the number of cut increase to our cube. So the higher number is the much more better lah. Okay, if you are using Vertex Paint. Okay, so now the next step is we need to change another setting, which the first thing, we need to click on the material, and we need to add new material. If you don't have, means that you need to add new material. Okay, and you need to scroll down and tick on the vertex color paint. Right, so under option, you can see a lot of option here, but if we want to assign the color to our object so that you can see the changes on our cube, you need to click on this one. Right, so click this one, and another option is this is in the solid mode. You can scroll down, click on the display here. Under shading, you can see the multi-texture, and please tick on the texture solid so that you can see the whole part of our cube. Alright, so then press N again to exit the properties panel. Okay, so now we move from edit mode, change to Vertex Paint. So in here you can see the brush that we can use in Paint Vertex. Okay, so you can click on this one and you can see several options here. So by default, you select on the draw. So if draw, you can in here is the color palette, which you can change the color. So in this one is a very bright, and this one is a very dark lah. So you can change which the tone color that you want to apply to your object. So the next one, so for example, if I choose blue and I just click one time, so it will automatically apply to my object. Alright, so you can adjust the brush size in here, which the radius. Okay, so what's the difference between draw? Okay, draw means that when you choose the color, then you left click and the color will automatically apply to the vertices. Okay, so other than that, for blur, it will blurring our color here, which is it will turn our color into light blue. Alright, so you can see here the changes, right? But you need to left click and drag. Okay, that one is blur, and another one is a darken. Darken means you can increase the, it's a contra with the light lah. Okay, and another one is the mix. For mix means that just now we have the blue color, and you can mix with others color. For example, I want to add another red color on this area, so when I paint, so it will mix with the blue color, the previous color. Okay, so another option that you can use in here is this one. Okay, so this one they call is a face selection masking for painting, which you can lock for the certain face. For example, in here I want to color the first these 6 faces. Alright, so what I need to do is I'm just pressing A to unselect, make sure all is unselect, then press C for C selection, and I just click this area. Okay, so this is my selection, and right click to inactive the area. So if I choose another color and apply, the color will, okay, press A again, so that one is a A activated. Okay, so press C and click and drag, so means that I'm going to apply new color to this area only. So, and then you need to right click to turn off the C selection. Okay, after that you can choose any color that you want. Okay, you can increase the strength also. The strength is, you can see, very solid radius. Okay, then when you apply the color only apply to the selected area only. Okay, so that easy for you lah, if you want to control or if you want to apply new color to different parts, so easy for you to control when you are painting that area. Okay, so another option is here we have stroke. So for stroke is we have a few options here. So for example, for space, okay, I'm going to press A to unselect, and to reduce the size, the brush size, you can click here, or you can press F and you can drag your mouse. Okay, so when you feeling good with this size, you just left click one time. Okay, so this is our new brush size. Okay, so the spacing you can increase. For example, I'm increasing into 150%. So when I click and drag, I need to inactivate the area. So when I click and drag, so you can see they have space in between the area. Okay, so that one is a spacing. So if I reduce the number of spacing, it will paint without spacing lah. So that's the difference. So other than that, line, if you want to draw the straight line, so you just click and drag, so you can see that the line, so the color will automatically play on that area only. Okay, so other than that, we have curve. Okay, so for curving, okay, for curve is similar like pen tool in Adobe Photoshop with Illustrator. So you need to press Ctrl one time. So this is the starting point, and another one is the Ctrl second point, and then you can drag and adjust the curve size. Okay, so once you okay with the line, okay, the shape, then you need to press enter, and the color will automatically apply to that area only. Okay, it might be not suitable for the cube, might be suitable if you want to add any curve point to our object. Okay, so another is a curve. Okay, so this one for solid one, need to increase the brush size. So, for example, select. Okay, so okay, I'm choosing draw. Okay, and I change the brush. Okay, so that's why you can see the box, because the color apply on the vertices, like this, even though your brush in a circle size, right? So this one you can adjust the curve. Okay, you can press F to reduce your brush size. Okay, and change the color, so you can see the difference here lah. Okay, so when you change to object mode, so you can see the color apply to your object automatically. And if you press if you want to render, you can press F12, and you can see that the final of your cube. Okay, then we go back to the okay, so then you can continue your coloring by, again, go to object mode, go to Vertex Paint, and change from solid texture is very dark here. You can change to solid, so that you can see the white surface, and it will make your the activity more clear lah. Alright, so that's all for the second technique on not second technique lah, this is another technique that we can paint our object in Blender. Alright.